Yeah. It's your boy, Black Dude McConaughey, and you are tuned in to the Elephant in the Room podcast. This is the Elephant in the Room podcast with none other than your host, Black Dude McConaughey. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Elephant in the Room podcast with none other than your host with the most, that boy with the noise, Black Dude McConaughey. And today, I want to talk about my trip. I want to talk about my trip from Mississippi. It was a pretty interesting trip. It was. I was definitely surprised at how crazy it was out there. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really get a chance to miss a lot of what was going on out there. Let me tell you a little bit about the city. I was out there. I made it out there like that Friday evening, and sun hadn't quite gone down yet, right before the Sabbath. Macomb, Mississippi, 130 kilometers south of Jackson, located in Pike County, population 12,799 as of 2017. That's what I heard. Founded in 1872 after Henry Simpson Macomb of the New Orleans, Jackson, and Greater Northern Railroad, a predecessor of the Illinois Central Railroad, which is now part of the Canadian National Railway, decided to move the railway's maintenance shops away from New Orleans, Louisiana, to avoid the attractions of that city's saloons. At that time, the railroad bought land in Pike County, and three nearby communities, Elizabethtown, Harveytown, and Bergland, agreed to consolidate to form Macomb, Mississippi. And so that brought on shops, attractions, and other businesses. At one point in time, the rail center in Macomb was like one of the flashpoints in the violent Illinois Central shopmen's strike of 1911. It was started on September 30th of 1911, and riots took place. 3 black strike breakers wound up being killed. The state militia was brought in, and a lot of people wound up being injured. During the 60s, the Klansmen, or the KKK rather, and other white supremacist groups were opposition to the civil rights movement. Macomb and nearby towns suffered random and extreme acts of oppression and violence. And so a lot of people suffered in those surrounding areas in Pike County. In 1961, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, or the SNCC, conducted its first voter registration project in Macomb, Mississippi. The authorities in that city and local Klan countered it with violence and intimidation to suppress the voters. One of the things that stuck out to me was their resilience in wanting to vote for rights. You know what I'm saying? And so it just has you in the knowledge where, you are, thinking, well, these people have been through more than what we've been through, which is something that we don't understand because of where we're from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the whole process is understanding that, even if you go down to certain parts of Jackson or like Magnolia or places like Summit, these places are still suffering low-key forms of oppression. And so, of course, they're not going to necessarily talk about it, as far as in your face talk about it, but they definitely have traces or remnants rather of racial oppression. And right now, we just gonna get into this cut. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a quick break and get into this cut and get a chance to check this song out. This is by my boy. You know what I'm saying? This is by Prolific Speech. It's called No Straddling the Fence. I want y'all to check this out right here. This is on the Elephant in the Room podcast.
It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence, no straddling the fence. Right? Get it? It ain't no straddling the fence.
Like the fence, it ain't no straddling.
Ain't no
like
hot or cold. You can't be. Watch this here. What's that? Hey, ain't no straddling the fence. Life-saving choice ain't turned back since. Tree by the river that will not be moved. He took the wheel, got that thing on cruise. Don't mind me, I'm in a whole nother zone. Set apart, that's the road that I'm on. I know the truth, and if you tell me that I'm wrong, shake the dust off my feet, I'm gone. Hands in the air all the time, giving praise. Keep your hands waving. Go ahead, show the Most High your true worship. Why? You know he's so amazing. Planted by the waters, I will not be moved. By faith studying to show myself approved. Getting with the brothers and sisters who walk alone. And set apart is the mode that I'm on. Ain't no straddling. Ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling. Ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling. Ain't no straddling the fence. Let me see your light. Ain't no straddling the fence. Ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. Ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. Ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. Hey, get it right. Can't be hot or cold. You gotta be either hot or cold. Can't be lukewarm, cause the Most High throw us up. You feel me? So you gotta pick a side. That's what the song about. Say, no straddling the fence. Ain't no straddling the fence. I've been a team player, no riding the bench. Hey, kingdom goes, nothing but the kingdom goes. Gird up with the scripts, take them on the road. Hey, world tour with the message. Broken for the cause, but I'm loving that I'm living every second. Let the folks know about their heritage. Shine your light match for your inheritance. Tree by the rivers, we will not be moved. The Most High on my side, I will not lose. Can't be stingy with the seas. Redemption and salvation, what we need to survive. Straddling the fence, there's nowhere you can hide. Can't be lukewarm, you have to pick a side. Put your pride and arrogance to the side. Reap the benefits of the joy he provides. My hands in the air all the time, giving praise. Acknowledging the Most High in all my ways. Christ paid the price, my sins he pervade. The blood still works, got me riding on a wave. I'm standing on his word, I will not be moved. I'm eating up the bread, this is where I can't lose. Hey, kingdom goes, nothing but the kingdom goes. Basic instruction, food for your soul. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence. No straddling the fence. It ain't no straddling the fence.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are now back with the Elephant in the Room podcast. It is now the Elephant in the Room podcast. You are tuned in with your host with the most, that boy with the Noir. It is I, Black Dude McConaughey, and we back in this thing, you know what I'm saying? And we just kind of talking a little bit about Macomb, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Macomb, Mississippi. Yeah, man. During my stay down there, it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely next level. I wasn't really expecting the energy that I felt. It's like while I was down there, it was different parts of Louisiana we had to pass through. Funny story, me and my partner, shout out to Lost File Israelites, Elder Malachi. Me and my brother got pulled over by a Louisiana state trooper, and I remember being in the world and having to worry about the police pulling us over, being that far away from home and having trouble or whatever. But the Most High was truly with us on this journey. I wouldn't be here to share the story with you guys if they had, if evil had prevailed. But definitely it was a test of trusting in the process. And so we were able to make it to Mississippi. Everything was taken care of. Everything was really nice, really beautiful. The people out there were extremely hospitable. Spoke at a couple of different churches, fellowship with people in Magnolia, Summit, of course in Macomb. I was also in Jackson. Definitely going back out there. That's gonna be dope. It's all outdoors, you know what I'm saying? Definitely looking forward to that. But I just want to say real quick, because we only got like a few minutes left, I just want to say that I give all praises to the Most High, from whom all blessings flow. We are in a position right now where we can go out into all the nations and share the gospel with the people. And why not do it? You feel me? Like, this podcast is just like a piece of the form in which we bring to the forefront, which is actually the message of the gospel of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach of the world, or the world refers to him as Jesus Christ. And that's okay, because that's the name above all other names. You know what I'm saying? All esteem to Jesus Christ. All esteem to Yahweh Shah. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm talking about. Love it. Quick shout outs. Let's see. Quick shout outs. I want to do some shout outs to my people out in Texarkana. I definitely want to shout out to my big homie Set Apart Beats, you know what I'm saying? Or like he say, Israel on the beat. Love it. I want to shout out to my brother Abdullah from I Am Israel No Division. I definitely want to shout out the Lost Found Israelites, Elder Malachi, brother Nehemiah up in Fort Worth, brother Yeshua, Ethan, Malak, Lorenzo. I want to shout out Israel Now. I want to shout out Tassel Gang, Mind Culture, all the brothers and sisters building. I want to shout out the Light Hebrew Magazine. There's an article coming up this month. I'll be in that article. Please check that out. Please come and check that out. Support the Hebrew movement. Please support the Hebrew movement. Support the movement, y'all. We are waking up the people slowly and surely. We're waking up the people with the gospel, the true gospel. We're waking them up, man. You know what I'm saying? We just want y'all to tune in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Last minute shout outs. I think that pretty much covered them all. Oh, no, they didn't. I want to shout out my oldest daughter, who has a birthday coming up next month. You know what I'm saying? She probably think I ain't gonna say nothing, but Autumn Octavia, happy early birthday. You know what I'm saying? She'll be 18 this year. That's gonna be dope. You can't see that. I want to give a shout out to my church family, Give God Glory Ministries, right here in Houston, Texas. Yeah. We only got a few seconds left, but if you in the Bahamas, go check out my people, Give God Glory Ministries. We are coming to the Bahamas. We will be in the Bahamas. This is none other than your host with the notes, that boy with the more. Know what I'm saying? It is Black Dude McConaughey. And yes, my words are twisted, but that's okay. My words still have the same meaning. They still have the same line up. God bless you. God keep you, and may the angels cover you. And shalom. It's the Elephant in the Road podcast.